Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Praj Knowledge Center. In this episode today, we'll be studying, exploring, and understanding the current market scenario with the help of performance of Nifty and Bank Nifty today. We'll also be estimating what would be your support and resistance levels so that your intraday trading can be enhanced for 23rd June 2020. Today is the 22nd June, and well, for those of you who are new to our channel, please like and share the videos with your friends who are in trading communities. And if you have yet not subscribed to the channel, subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon such that you get the intimation on latest videos we post on our YouTube channel. So let's go to Nifty. It's a Nifty daily chart, and Nifty is smoothly moving in a ascending channel. Today it opened up, gap up, and it made a doji kind of structure, right? And if you see, we had already given a higher side levels at 10,330. Let me mark that level, which was already given yesterday. And you could see that although Nifty went above it, but it could not go beyond that, right? So let's look at what kind of structure it is making in a smaller time frame. After opening gap up, Nifty had a bullish momentum and it reached up to 10,384. And from there, it saw a little of profit booking again, and then some consolidation, and then moved it again. If you look at it, made a M pattern kind of structure, right? So let's mark what could be your level for tomorrow, right? So this could be a zone where you can see resistance emerging. So let me mark it in a little reddish color so that, right? And in fact, you can take it up to the highest of today, right? So this will work as a resistance tomorrow. And if the market comes within this zone, look for entry or exit. If it breaks through above it, you can go long. And if it reverses like today, it reversed with a shooting star kind of star, then you can go short. Now, if you look for the downside, what kind of support is being formed here? For that, possibly you will have to go for another zone, right? And this zone possibly will be this particular zone. This will be working as one support zone for tomorrow. Let me mark this with little greenish color, right? And this is a zone where today also Nifty got support. So it has already come at this level 3 times, right? And right, so this has come here, it got a support here, it got a support here, it has also got a support. Multiple times it has got a support. So this zone has become weak. In case if Nifty feels a little of downside, then you would see Nifty tumbling towards this zone, right? So this is another zone for Nifty. It will provide a good support. In fact, it's a little bit broader zone. Right. So 10,162 to 10,200 would be your support zone. If this zone is broken downside, you can take a short position, right? And if in this zone again Nifty takes a support and starts moving upwards with a bullish pattern, it may be confirmed uptrend from here, or it may be like today it made a hammer here, right? It also made a hammer kind of structure here. So you can look at the right signals and trade Nifty short side as well as long side based upon these zones, right? So this supply zone, or we also call it a distribution zone. This is a demand zone or accumulation zone. And if this zone is broken, then this will become a distribution zone when the price is below 10,275 or so, right? So this way you can trade Nifty. Let's look at Bank Nifty, what kind of structure Bank Nifty has made, right? So Bank Nifty also opened gap up, it moved upside, and it also tried to make M kind of structure, but at this end it didn't fall. It got the momentum. So today banks especially had rallied upside. So what kind of zone you can see in Bank Nifty for trading purpose? Let's if you this becomes your resistance zone for tomorrow, right? And let's mark a so one accumulation zone has come up right here within this area itself. Let me mark that with little greenish color so that now if Bank Nifty tomorrow morning is able to break this zone, you would see Bank Nifty coming downside, and on the downside it will have a support zone which is somewhere here, right? So if Nifty breaks this zone, you would see Nifty coming, Bank Nifty reaching 21,336. And if this zone is also broken, you would see there is another zone for Bank Nifty, right? This could be the support zone for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty has, let's say, closed today. If we go in a daily chart, right? So Bank Nifty has closed at 21,708. So from here, if downside, you can see 21,100 could be your second level of target if Bank Nifty breaks through the level and also breaks through this level. Otherwise, this would be your target one from, let's say, 21,340 to 21,450. So these are the cushions. So this is the downward target, and what could be the upward target, right? So let's find out. To get upward target, either you can go into the daily chart and see whether there is a double top structure here somewhere. So this daily 21,973 was the one level. You can use this structure from here. This could be your target on a higher side, 22,528, and you can also find out this target from, let's say, Fibonacci levels, right? So you can apply Fibonacci extension here. Right, and let's go to the 15-minute chart. So this is one movement of Fibonacci. And on the upside, you can see there are targets for tomorrow. What could be this target? So 20,200. $57. Let me take it a little downside, guys. Yeah. So 20,257 could be your first target if Bank Nifty moves upside, right? And the second target I have already given. Now you got two upside targets in case Bank Nifty moves up. However, looking at the kind of sell-off which has happened before here on 30th April, as well as today, the upside could be limited for Bank Nifty. However, you need to be looking at the input in the morning such that you can trade it accordingly. All right. So I forgot to give you upside target in Nifty. So let me go back. Right. So upside target in Bank Nifty can be again taken from Fibonacci retracement or well, I had already given, I think, 10,458 and 10,545 is an upside target, and that will be possible only when Nifty is able to break. If Nifty is able to break this level of 393, then these are the targets on upside, right? Okay, now let's look at what kind of option chain data is emerging here, right? So we are looking at the option chain data, which is expiring, the weekly option chain data expiring on 25th June. Since Nifty has closed at 10,311, we would be treating that as our ATM, right? So we'll see what kind of built up has happened here and there. From there, let's take a snapshot of it and draw what kind of all right. So 10,300 is here. This will work as ATM for us. Now, near the ATM, almost 9 lakh contracts have come up. So 1.8 million contracts. So this is going to work as a support 1. And below that, almost 1 million contracts at 10,200 level. That will work as a support 2. Overall 2 million contracts here. Below than that, 10,100 level, 1.3 million contracts, overall 3 million contracts. That will work as a support level 3. And at 10,000 level, 7 lakh new contract, but overall 4.6 million contracts. That is amazing, amazing built up has come on the put side, right? And below than that, 3.6 million, 3.3 million, a lot, right? And at these levels, some unwinding is also visible. But overall, the strike rates where puts are active is still huge, so volatility can still be expected, right? On the other side, see what kind of built up is happening on call side. Near the ATM at 10,300 level, a small amount of call writing was visible, 1.6 lakh new contracts. But overall, 2.6 million contracts, that's massive. A good level of resistance will be provided at 10,300. Below than that, a little of actually 4 lakh calls are wound up today. And below that 10,100 also unwinding has happened. Here also unwinding has happened at 10,000, right? However, these are good level of calls being sold, right? More than 1.6 million, 1.3 million and 1.2 million. So there are call writers who are bears. They still expect maybe Nifty before Thursday can revisit 10,000 or 10,100 or 10,200. So still the built up is still huge there. Above than that, at 10,400, 2.3 lakh contracts have come freshly, and overall 2.5 million contracts. So while as 10,300 will work as a resistance number 1, resistance 2 will come from 10,400. Above than that, you can also see 4 lakh contracts have come up at 10,450 strike, and above than that at 10,500 also 2 lakh contracts. On the higher side, 10,600, 10,700, 10,000, almost all levels, including 11,000, right? So 10,450 could act as a resistance 3, and 10,500 could act as a resistance 4. If we look at for tomorrow from option chain data, we can say that 10,100 possibly will be downside, and 10,450 could be, or 10,500 could be upside. So again, all side also you see the big range where active call writing or call unwinding has happened, or huge build-ups are there. So volatility is still there on this expiry, right? So from here, the trading range is emerging as 10,100 to 10,450. That is also matching with our chart of Nifty, right? Now, on the Bank Nifty side, let's see what kind of build-up is there. Right. On the Bank Nifty, you could see that, let me take a on the Bank Nifty, if you see on the lower side, right, at this level, 21,500, a good put writing is seen. Below than that, at 21,000, a good built up. So these are the two levels on the downside. 22,000 also put writing has happened. And the next level is 20,500, where you could see the substantial put writing, right? So quite a wide range is visible from here. Bank Nifty has closed at 21,700. So 21,708. So 21,700 is our ATM here, right? So maybe 21,000 would work as a good support level for Bank Nifty. On the call side, at 22,000, there is a small unwinding, but still 5.79 lakh contracts are there. So this will be working as a resistance. The next level will be 22,500. Possibly this could be the range, next trading range for Bank Nifty from 21,000 to 22,500, right? And that also seems to be correct from the chart of Bank Nifty. Now let's look at what kind of scenario is emerging from Dow Jones, because that's impacting our market a lot. Let's go into a daily chart and see. So Dow Jones has opened gap down and tried to go up. In fact, the last few days it's been in a downtrend. We already know that a lot of liquidity is being pumped in the US market. Fed is selling all kind of bonds such that the markets are pumped up with the money. So it's in the downtrend, and if you see from the lower side, this is a trend line. So that the upper channel has been broken today, and we'll have to see what kind of scenario emerges overnight, such that we know that whether Dow is going to give positive input to our Nifty or not. In the morning, we'll have to see whether what kind of scenario is emerging in Asian market and American market. Since this is a future I'm referring to right now, futures are being traded, and today international markets are having mix and match, right? So provisional data of FIIs today says that they have been a net buyer with a 424 crore rupees of equities in a cash market, while as DIs were net seller with a 1,287 crore rupees of equity in a cash market. Trading pressure wise, FIIs are sideways, DIs are just hedging their positions. Pros and retail traders are mildly bullish. Stochastics has reached today 93. That's completely in an overbought zone, so you can expect some kind of correction in the market. RSI is at 65.66. That's bullish, but being in the overbought zone, you can expect some kind of correction in Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. And this is also visible from the kind of doji it has made. So one needs to be careful tomorrow in trading. Look at the zones and trade as the market shows you. I always say that trade what you see rather than what you feel. So the market range tomorrow remains from 10,100 to 10,450 with a little bearish bias as per the structure. But as per option chain, it has a bullish bias. Since market is an overbought zone, it may correct. You can use both the opportunities of shorting and going long as the market shows you. Watch out for Dow Jones in the morning, any development happening for COVID-19 vaccine, FII's fund flow, June derivative data, that means option chain data during the running market hours, and Indo-China border development, apart from the earnings of various companies which are coming out, all right? So I trust this analysis will help you to navigate through the market and trade intraday favorably. Thank you very much for watching our videos. To get the latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification on our latest videos. To learn about the stocks, derivatives, commodities, forex, trading, investing, technical or fundamental analysis, you can request for videos of your choice in the comment box. Thank you once again for watching and liking the video. Please share the video with your friends and concerned traders or trading communities who can also be benefited from quality knowledge and analysis. Good luck, happy trading, happy investing.